Welcome to Politics NY with Sky. Schneps Media is asking each candidate running for New York City office this year 3 questions in 3 minutes to get to know them in a candid way. And right now I'm with Renee Collymore. She's running for New York City Council District 35 in Brooklyn, and we are almost 2 weeks out from this huge primary that will change the face of New York City. So how's it going, Renee?
Hey, Sky. Hey, everybody. PoliticsNY, Schneps, all of you. You're looking great. Everything is going fantastic. We are on this campaign trail. Everybody's revved up. We're hyped up. We're out there in the streets of Brooklyn, laying it down in the 35th district.
And I see you got the bright lipstick on that matches your bright campaign poster, all the energy.
Yes, thank you.
Tell everyone what makes you the best candidate in the race for District 35.
Well, I'm going to tell you, like someone told me when they ran for office many years ago, I have the experience to win. And that means that experience means a lot. It means that you understand a community. It means that you've been in the trenches. It means that you've laid down the footwork. It means that you care about the community and you've been there. I understand what has been happening over in Crown Heights. I understand what's been happening in Prospect Heights and Fort Greene and Clinton Hill. I understand what has been ailing us for so long. And I understand what we need. That's more and most important. I've been there and my voice has been heard on so many occasions down through the years. I have 25 years in this. And so as I love my community, and anything that you love, you're going to work hard for. And I want everyone to know, because I love you so much, I make sure that my ears are open to the constituency. I make sure that I'm listening to the cries and the pleas of our electorate. I make sure that I listen to hear what the issues are on the block, in the neighborhood, in the church, in the local schools. And so those are the things that I care about the most, the on the ground footwork, what's happening in the little neighborhoods, and the little meetings that people may have. I don't care if it's 3 people. I don't care if it's 100 people attending. I'm there, and I'm there because this community needs a person who will be there for you.
And what is it that you were doing right before you decided to run for office?
Oh, well, you know what? I started out in my life, being a product of mom and pop businesses. My family, we've had small businesses over 45 years. And so I started listening to the neighborhood when they would talk about why the elected officials wouldn't do this and why they won't come to help us, and the other store owners. And as a store owner myself from my family's business, I understood what they meant. And then I just started to take action, and I started to say, I'm going to find out what's going on, and I'm going to call the local elected officials office, and then I want to say something in the paper, about what's going on in my store and why we're not getting any help. And a corporate chain came and opened up a laundromat right across the street from Collymore's laundromat, and when that happened, that's when the activism spurts out of me. And I said, wait a minute, Clean Right, you cannot open your laundromat here because little Collymore's laundromat won't survive. A number of years later, we didn't survive. We got clobbered by Clean Right conglomerate, and we had a news conference and a community meeting. And from there, it just took off from there. And I began to want to fight for people because I didn't like how things would not go right for them and how different people were being mistreated. Some people were treated nice and some people weren't. It was an unequalness in our community.
Renee, it's a great story that you just shared about the evolution of how you became an activist, and we barely have enough time to talk about where you get your fashion sense from.
Well, my mom she always dressed up when I was a little girl. She always had big hats on going to church and little gloves and all of her accessories and things like that. So I guess that's where I got it from. But you know what? As I made sure that as I worked in our community, I always try to pull myself together to look a little bit like something, Sky. And so, we worked with the former borough president, Marty Marcus. I worked in his office. I served as a recording secretary at the 88th Precinct Community Council. I would try to always put myself together there, I was a founder of the Parliament Democratic Club. As leadership, again, you have to look nice for those things, and you have the nice shoes on. And I was a district leader. I was elected to political office in the district as also your state committee members. So those are great times and great things that we had an opportunity to get dressed up.
I know.
Yes, it was wonderful. So those are some of the things that I was a part of. And also one of my favorites, the National Council of Negro Women. I'm a member of that, and I'm so proud of those women. They are great Black women in this city and state, so we're very proud of them. But I'm here so that we could unify Brooklyn, and I want everybody to help me to build a better Brooklyn.
It's awesome, Renee. And it's people like you and me who are passionate about other people that have really suffered terribly during this pandemic. And it does feel really good to start getting back out there and meeting people.
Yes.
So good luck. Good luck to you. And thanks for being part of Chef's Media's 3 Questions in 3 Minutes. And I'm Sky with PoliticsNY.